The government has informed us that during the life of this Parliament, the decision will be made on whether or not we replace Trident with a new modern generation nuclear weapons system. We know now that the costs of that system could escalate from what the government is saying of £26 billion to possibly £76 billion. We also know that we no longer face the Cold War threat, and therefore nuclear deterrence is not the same as it was before in terms of playing a role in the world. Many of us have argued for a long time that we don't need nuclear weapons, and certainly now that there's no longer a Cold War, the justification for nuclear weapons, I believe, is totally undermined. Our real threat comes from terrorism, and you don't tackle terrorism with nuclear weapons. The argument has been put forward that if we do scrap our nuclear weapons, there'll be large numbers of people in the industry that services and manufactures these weapons will be put out of work. We believe that those skills are desperately needed elsewhere, and what we could do is introduce an arms conversion program where those staff could be working, for example, on the massive program of investment that we need in sustainable energy and tackling climate change. These people have the skills that we need, and we should use them for socially useful purposes rather than ones of developing weapons of mass destruction. So my view now is that we need to take the decision to scrap nuclear weapons altogether, not to waste the money on the renewal or replacement of Trident, and to use that investment for our health services, our education, and tackling our environment. That has the majority support of the population. However, it looks as though the Prime Minister and the Chancellor of the Exchequer may have made their minds up already, because in recent statements to the City of London, they've told us that they support the replacement of Trident. I believe we need to mobilise a campaign, the Labour Party and within our communities, to halt this waste of resources, which actually will endanger the world rather than make it more safe.